Ladies and gentlemen, the heat wave is still going on over in Europe. Now it is the Nordic countries. They sizzle as European heat wave moves north. Now, these are countries that generally stay cool most of the year. And they don't have summers, that go all the way up in the 90s, but these Nordic countries reached 96 degrees on Saturday. Remember, that's where the heat dome is now. So, Nordic countries are experiencing searing temperatures as Europe's record breaking heat wave moved north, with Norway on Saturday equaling its 1970 record, and many areas recording tropical nights. Lakes Force is in northern Norway on Saturday recorded a temperature of 35.6 degrees Celsius, 96 degrees Fahrenheit, equaling the nation record set in Nesbin in 1970. The country meteorology service said on Twitter, adding, however, the Meteorological Institute needed that double check. The measure station was operating properly. Wow. The Norwegian Meteorological Institute also said it had recorded tropical nights in 20 different locations in southern Norway, meaning the temperature stayed above 20 degrees Celsius throughout the night. The tropical heat was also felt around other parts of Nordic and the neighboring Sweden, with most extreme heat in the country far north. All right, so they're in the 90s. I mean, that's what it's pretty much saying. The hottest temperature in the far north since 1949, and the third highest temperature on record. John Jorplin, meteorologist at the Swedish Meteorological and Hydrological Institute, told AFP earlier in the week several places in Sweden also experienced tropical nights. So, wow. So yeah, they're well above average. Okay, so SMHI has also issued warnings of potential water shortages. In August, in 15 of the country's 21 counties, heat warnings have been issued in Sweden, Norway, and Finland. And earlier this week, in Finnish police even warned motorists to be mindful of moose who were increasingly crossing roads in search of water to quench their thirst. The World Meteorological Organization on Thursday said forecasts indicate that atmosphere flows would transport the heat from Europe to Greenland, resulting in high temperatures and consequently enhanced melting. Current predictions indicate the result of melting ice could approach the record losses recorded in 2012, the organization said, citing scientists from the Danish Meteorological Institute. Well, they're feeling the effects now, and it will probably go on for a few days like it did in other parts of Europe. So, ladies and gentlemen, the heat wave goes on. And now in Nordic countries in Europe. So it has not happened that often. Whenever you see 96 degrees, and they're saying the last time was in 1970, and this is what, 2019? That's a long time. That's a very long stretch. And it also it makes it very obvious that they are not used to these kind of temperatures. And with the moose on the move, that makes a dangerous situation for people in cars. When I was in Germany, they had a lot of deers and a couple of other things that used to run across the highway, on the Katterbach. Going to Katterbach, when we used to go there, there were a lot of wooded areas on both sides of the road there in Germany. And you really have to train yourself to go down those roads and not be scared, because the whole time you're driving, animals are running back and forth across the highway. And they tell you, I got my driver's license over there in Germany, and they tell you just go down the road at the same rate of speed. If you just do that and not slam on your brakes, you got a better chance of making it all the way down the road without hitting anything. And it took some while to get used to that, because first of all, I'm not used to seeing those kind of animals running all over the place while I'm driving. On a few rare occasions when I was driving at night, I would see deers running across the road, but it still didn't match what I saw in Germany. Not even close. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are feeling the heat over in Europe now. This is no joke. I mean, we're in a heat wave. We're going to be in a heat wave up until Wednesday. It actually started Saturday. It was not supposed to start until Monday, but I told y'all they're never right about these things, you know, and I would not be surprised if it don't end Wednesday, it ends more like Thursday or Friday. I mean, they're never right about these things for real. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.